Hey, what's up, everybody? Wade Watches here, coming at you with yet another fresh out of the theater review. Feel like it's been a minute, but it hasn't really been too long. But anyway, I'm here again, giving you my thoughts fresh out of the theater. This time for Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Just got through seeing this in IMAX, and I'll tell you right now that I haven't seen the first three original Mel Gibson Mad Max movies. I've actually only ever have seen Fury Road, which of course this is a direct prequel to, but I didn't like refresh myself up on Fury Road or anything the night before seeing this. So I kind of went into this blind because it's been a while since I've seen Fury Road, but I remember really liking it, and thankfully that's not too much of an issue. This is very much its own self-contained individual story, probably because it is a prequel and not a sequel to Fury Road. This is all, of course, about the younger Furiosa, kind of like following her as a little girl into kind of like a young woman, a young adult, and yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about it. And I'll say it's good. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. Where it stands out is definitely, and I recall liking this a lot about Fury Road as well, is with the visuals, with the action, with the practical effects and stunts. All of that was like top of the line, top notch, awesome stuff. Also, another thing that I recall liking a lot about Fury Road, just that zero fucks given, over the top, unbridled, insane like tone, that post-apocalyptic craziness. The characters are going crazy, everything around this deserted wasteland is crazy, and all that good stuff. And also Anya Taylor-Joy is really good as a young Furiosa. Chris Hemsworth is good as the main villain, Dementis. He's like simultaneously channeling Captain Jack Sparrow and Captain Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean. Makes it work because, again, everybody in this universe is like crazy, going crazy in the head, so it works. But he was definitely giving off Captain Jack Sparrow and Captain Barbossa vibes. And other than that, apart from all that I just mentioned that worked about it, there's nothing here really that made me go like, oh wow, oh yeah, this is great. I know Fury Road was at least nominated for a few Oscars, maybe even won a few Oscars. And again, I did not watch Fury Road anytime this week or recently at all, but I remember liking that story a bit better, because it was very much, we have to get from point A to point B. It's like pretty much a 2-hour even car chase. This clocks in at 2.5 hours, and I think that's to its detriment a little bit. Begins very, very slowly, like just not that interesting to me when it starts off. It gets interesting and more intriguing and like more gripping the more it goes on, because I feel like in the beginning you don't really know why you're being shown all of this, apart from, oh, you got to see her as a little girl. But to be fair, as it progresses, as it goes on, it's like, okay, yeah, this is a story now. This is what the motivation is. This is what's driving the movie. So as it goes on, it gets a bit better. But unlike Fury Road, which I think was just like good as just this solid 2-hour long car chase where it's point A to point B, this movie has a lot going on. It's 2.5 hours, so it's jam-packed with more that I just, not everything was really all that interesting to me. It kind of felt redundant in some parts, where it's like, okay, I get it. Everybody's insane in this world, and everybody's grappling for power and control. There's not much left. You made your point. And yeah, unfortunately that takes up a lot of this movie. It beats you over the head with that, and there's just a little bit too much of that here. What I'm trying to say in a nutshell is that this definitely could have been, the 30 minutes could have been shaved off, and this could have been another even 2-hour movie. I feel like it would have been more trimmed up, more focused if they cut out those 30 minutes from the movie. But when the action goes down, when the visuals go down, when you see like a lot of those visuals, when you get those famous chase scenes that you know and love, and the die-hard Mad Max fans, I assume, love those chase scenes. When that's going down, it's awesome. It's good. It grips you in. It makes you focus. but when that's not going down, there's just not much there for me to care. Perhaps it is because I haven't seen the original trilogy. I've only ever seen Fury Road, but whatever the case may be, I wasn't hooked for the entirety of this movie. But when I was hooked, good stuff. So wrapping it up, I will go ahead and give Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga, a solid 7 out of 10. Nothing in this movie is filmed for IMAX, so honestly you could go ahead and skip the IMAX, but if you want to, splurge and spend the additional $10 for an IMAX ticket, go on ahead. It looked really good in the format, but there are no filmed for IMAX sequences in this movie. So yep, 7 out of 10 for Furiosa. Mad Max Saga, good, not great. When the action and chases were going down, that's when I liked it the best, but everything else was kind of just like, eh. So 7 out of 10. This has been another edition of Weight Watchers, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.